Good evening, y'all. I don't normally speak out because, believe it or not, I love my privacy. And I don't think that I have anything interesting to say half the time. But the discourse in this country has become so devalued that I can't not say anything. I have this inside of me and I want to get it out. So I've written it down and I'm going to go for it. All right? The chaos we have seen overtake this nation is astounding. Chaos, defined, is complete disorder or confusion. This causes me to believe that nothing valuable can be said or done because there is too much noise, too much rhetoric. Outside actors, whether it's far left Antifa anarchist or far right anarchist or non-affiliated anarchist, and individuals who are bored and broke taking to the streets, casting a mist of confusion and disorder amongst us. So what is the point? George Floyd, an innocent man, was murdered. Bureaucracy, special interest, and ineffective government has slowed down the process for all four officers to be indicted, and to go forward in this process, we would be seeking conviction and imprisonment, not a patty cake routine. The sentiment coming from this tragedy is not new. It's decades old, centuries old. The sentiment that Black life is worth less, especially when you add in socioeconomic factors, the family unit, and the kind of support that does and does not exist inside Black homes and Black communities. It's the sentiment that Black is secondhand, second class, and second rate. Black is poor, thug, and ghetto, and everything else is white. It is something you have to educate yourself on, and that's why I recommend so many of these resources. I don't just do it for my own enjoyment, but there's a yearning out there from so many of you who want to do better, who want to learn better, and who want to understand humanity and your brothers and your sisters better. And I don't give you these resources so that you can be woke, but I give you them so you can have a better understanding, a balanced understanding. Because telling Black people that something isn't racist is like a man telling a woman that her period doesn't leak. Is racism to blame for everything? No. I look at so many people who are angry and they protest and they scream and they shout and they post crap on social media when it's convenient for them, when this becomes a trend, but then they don't vote. But they don't know who their local government officials are. They don't even know who the justices are in their community. In this moment, fork the talking heads, the pundits, the commentators who are dividing us into extremes. They're driving us into extremes. This is not partisan. There are outside actors who would love to manipulate this moment to their advantage, to suit their interests. And if we don't hone in on our rhetoric, if we don't do our homework and come to the table correctly, I fear for my country. And I talk so much about peace, and people think peace is passive, and it's not. Peace is taking all of that's inside of you, that fear, that frustration, that anger, the neglect, and it's taking all of it and it's funneling it into a pipeline, into an arsenal. And it makes you more effective. It makes you more powerful because you're justified to go crazy, but you decide, you make the active choice not to. We're better than them. We're better than these people who are trying to divide us. And I'll be damned if I lose someone to this nonsense. Let's be active. Let's be safe. Let's have peace on our backs, in our hearts, in our minds. Peace is not lazy. Peace takes everything you have. I love you guys. I'm glad I got to share this. Got me. I love you.